Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to OMSI2 on ZZ9's Transport. You join me today in Lincolnshire version 4. It's been a little minute since we've been on this one, so I thought we'd go on it once again. And you can probably tell by the navigational stuff on the top right of the screen. I can't remember if my mouse pointer is not on this, so you can't see it, but you can see 95 in the top right. So we are going on the route 47 today. We're in Retford. I don't know why I expected you to draw a conclusion of 47 from 95. I said that wrong. We are going on the 47. The clue was the 95 means we're in Retford bus station. But anyway, you can see in front of us the London City Bus 200. In other words, the Enviro 200. In a Stagecoach Beach Ball livery. Of course, it's got the dual door because at the time of recording we do not have the regional variant released yet, but I believe one is not particularly far away. It's closer than it is further away anyway. We're going to take this on the 47 for a couple of reasons, and we will talk about those as we get into things, amongst some other stuff of course. So, take a quick look inside. This repaint is made by user repainted on Fellows Film. As always, links in the description. Let's get the bus activated. Got to do this. Interior lights on? Yes they are. Come on bus. Wait, I'm still in drive. Why is the bus not starting up? Come on bus. Don't play these games with me, just start up, will you? There you go. Now of course it should be noted we are using power blinds because I don't have a display mod for this to use Hanovers or anything like that. But fortunately, there is a Lincolnshire power blinds mod. Let's get this bus onto stands first before we get everything else set up. There may be a good screenshot opportunity while we wait. Oh, hang on. Got to properly put it in gear. Nope, hang on. That's still not the one. There we go. Helps if you actually properly put the bus into gear rather than trying to rush it. We'll just take it round to stands for the 47. One of the reasons I wanted to drive the 47 today is because it is no secret, based on videos available online, that the 47 is getting an extension in the next version of this map. The Ordsall loop, as it were. We know the Hallcroft loop, which is what's already in. There's a Ford Transit, let's just let them go. We already know around the Hallcroft circular because that's what we have in this version. The Ordsall loop is going to be coming in version 5. And what we're actually doing right now is the start of the Ordsall section of the route. You go right instead of left, and you actually go past the bus station entrance. Ignore the fact that I almost just drove into that Ford Transit. Actually go past the entrance of the bus station, and you continue along beyond this turning. Just go down there a bit and stuff. I haven't looked at the videos in a while, so I can't be more specific. But once we actually get everything set up on stance, I'll talk a bit more about what I expect in terms of peak vehicle requirements and things, because it will bring about a bit of a change in that regard, and some other things of course that we know from various things we've seen online about what else is coming to the map for version 5. Just pull up the stance, hope that we aren't through the fence. I said there was going to be a screenshot opportunity and I never took it. Oh well, I'll take it after we've filmed. That's easy enough done. We are not up in the fence, so we've already succeeded on that front. Just do that, and I need to book on the duty for this run, which is duty number... no, not duty number 8, it's duty number 7. Placing bus number 22098. Which one's that? No idea. Let's see here. Steering wheel's in the way. we go. And we turn the engine off? We'll turn the engine off, but we'll keep the electrics on. So we can use the power blinds. Ticket machine just sets itself up automatically. I'll wait for the Mobitech to do Mobitech things. We'll then set that up for the 47. Zoom it right on in. 103, 105, 106, 107, 47. There we go. That should scroll around here in just a second. We'll watch it. I think it has the AI routes for like Scunthorpe and that in as well, so you can use this as an AI. There we go. Is the side one done? The side one's done. And the rear one's done. So these power blinds are working perfectly. And if you're wondering, the reason I chose SP60 DYN number 36200 today is just because I felt like it, and we haven't done the C200 yet on this channel. I don't think. No, we definitely haven't. So here we are. This is the bus I've chosen. It's also one that I have seen in real life as well. I think I've seen it in... Have I seen it in its beach ball form? I don't know, but it had beach ball when it was new, so that counts. Let's forward the time, shall we? Let's get this time going forward a bit. Put it to just before scheduled departure so that we can get on the road.
Hello, driver.
Hello, mate.
Welcome on board, everyone.
Morning, sweetie. Hello. Is it me?
Hello.
Welcome on board.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Alright, we're pretty much ready to go. We'll press this button. That was nowhere near as sudden a jump up as I thought the suspension was going to do. And I forgot this has a rear door. This is why we need the regional one. I keep forgetting those things. To be fair, I haven't driven this in a while. Spam the horn, because why not? That should be far enough back. Oh, gonna play this game again, are we, bus? There we go. Turn off the hazards and we will take a nice wide swing around here to get on the move. That low sun might pose an interesting challenge for us, but we'll just have to see how it might or might not affect us on the run. So the 47 and the 47A with the extension, how do I think it's going to work in OMSI? Now I will note I have based this on the current timetables that Stagecoach East Midlands run, which Mr. Moose has stated publicly are not the actual ones that will be used on the map, because those changes were announced about a day after he completed things to the timetables that were previously in use before the current ones. That's how you say those words. But I think I want to say it's still going to work somewhat similarly anyway. Let's get these passengers on.
Hello. Hi.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Welcome on board, everybody. So what I'm thinking is, obviously, the Ordsall loop is another sort of 20-ish minute journey. Of course, you know we've got both the 47 and the 47A. What I can gather is, from the current timetables, which I believe are probably still a decent enough reference, if not an exact identifier of what we're going to see, is that 47 does the... I think it's the 47 that does the Ordsall loop first, and then goes on to the Hallcroft bit, which we're doing here today. And the 47A does it basically goes the other direction. Does the Hallcroft route in the other direction, then the Ordsall route in the other direction, effectively creating half-hourly links. That's not the right indicator to use for what we're doing. And so currently what we've got, as we only have the Hallcroft circular, we have the one bus that does the 47 Hallcroft circular, then the 47A. What I think is going to happen... Okay, well that was just too late for me to stop, so you're going to have to get off at the next stop. What I think will happen is... Oh, okay, that's braking. That's braking potential that I didn't realise this bus had. What I expect to happen is...
Hi.
We will have one bus doing all 47s and one bus doing all 47As. And that is what is currently happening in real life as well, so that sort of backs up that theory, as it were. So take this bus that I've got here. The duties would end up that this would be on the 47 version for the full shift. Barring of course vehicle and driver swaps, but I think in terms of OMSI and not having excessive AI and things to help with performance, we'll find that it's just two buses that run the route. One does all the 47s, the other does all the 47As. That's my prediction anyway. Seems like the logical way to go about it based on what I can see about the current timetable, using that as sort of a reference, despite knowing it's not entirely accurate to what will be in this version, in the next version of the map, from what we've been told. Just get through this junction and then I'll mention something else I've seen that's happening for version 5 as well. Take it nice and slowly. There we go. Got people wanting to get off here. Bus wants to do some high revs, we'll allow it. We'll allow the bus some high revs. Let everyone off at the back. Well, the one person. Also coming in version 5 is an extension to the 103. From my understanding, I haven't really seen that much of it, but from my understanding it's now going to go from Scunthorpe to Lincoln. Be interesting to see the journey time for that route is. How that compares to the Route 100, which goes Scunthorpe, Gainsborough, Lincoln. See if the journey times are similar or which one has the longer journey time. Now this transit van is parked over the bus stop boundary. Oh wait, no, they're not. But they couldn't be more inconvenient in their positioning if they tried. Okay, there's no one getting on, is there? Alright, we will continue then. Maybe get a bit more acceleration going here because we're a little bit behind. We're also just taking it nice and gentle because we don't need to absolutely floor it everywhere, it's just not necessary. If we're slightly late, so what? You know what they say, you know what these OMSI characters like to say? The wheels on the bus are supposed to go round and round, not fly off. And whether you're like me and remove their ability to complain or not, you can't deny that at least that is a true statement. Okay, what is with these parked cars though? They're actually becoming a bit of an annoyance now. Is it National Park Your Car in a Stupid Place Day? This has got more braking performance than I remember. Okay, we've got 3 or 4 people getting off today. Oh, today? At this stop. What am I saying? Get around this corner. Trouble is, in the low light it's a little bit harder to see the edge of the curb, and I'm trying my best not to hit the curb. Now this Mini's going to make it awkward to get back on my side of the road fully before this junction. Oh, but we manage it. There we go. Easily done. Next stop, Lowfield. But yeah, those are the two sort of major changes I know are coming to Lincolnshire for version 5, based on what's been filmed online by people who have had access to beta versions. And if this version is anything to go by, I'm sure Mr. Moose is going to do a fantastic job with it. Because this map already runs very well, and I don't think there's a single route I really dislike on this. In fact, I don't think there's a route I dislike at all. They're all very interesting in their own ways. I just like driving OMSI though, so there you go. Also, if these streetlights are meant to be active, they're not very bright, are they? Oh, got someone getting on. Try and not slam on the brakes too much.
Hello.
Welcome on board. Now, I'm filming this video about 2 weeks in advance of it actually releasing. In fact, the time I'm filming this, the full lap on Farthington and YX22 OHC has just gone public. But the reason I'm pointing that out is because there is plans to hopefully film something cool in the world of real life buses within the next couple of weeks. I can't say right now if it's definitely going to happen. There's a lot of things that need to line up for it. But if it does happen, it should be a very enjoyable watch indeed if it goes how I think it will. Overshot the stop a bit, doesn't matter.
What?
It's getting off. I'm not going to say anything about that one yet. No spoilers there. But what I will say is if anyone has any idea on some interesting things for like an end of year special, because of course we're midway through November now. If anyone has any interesting ideas they might want me to do for like an end of year special kind of thing, please do let me know. Here's a bit of a slalom I've got to try and do here. People in Retford really do not care about buses being able to get through, do they? I think I went through that Mercedes. Oh well. If it works. Aha! A piece of clear road without having to dodge anything. Can actually get up to about 30 now. Incredible news. Might actually make back a little bit of time. What I'll probably do, if the plan I just mentioned for a cool video to film relating to real life buses does happen, as I hope, before this video goes public, the pinned comment will tell you as such. It won't tell you what the video is, because you'll have to wait for the teaser for that. But it'll tell you if it's been filmed or not, so you know whether to expect it. Here's a busy road. Will we get a bit more speed here? We'll see. I cannot see the other side. There's a Ford coming, but we're just gonna absolutely... Okay, well, we've just blocked about multiple people, but it's just gonna be how it is. What's done is done. Believe we go up this way now. Try and make back a bit more time if we can. Not that it's really essential because we're just having a relatively relaxed drive around, but don't want to be too late, do we? Make our way around this corner here. Round and about. We've got people wanting to get off here. We've also got some people getting on. Alright, on and off. Welcome and goodbye.
Hello, mate.
Okay, there's only one person getting
driver.
off. Hello, everybody. Clear to go around. We'll just take it nice and wide, so we don't hit the curb. There we go. Make our way around here. Yep, that's fine. Oh, hello. Trying to think if there was something else I wanted to mention. I think I've pretty much covered all the immediate plans. I honestly thought it was going to take longer. We planned this and I was like, yeah, it's definitely going to take up the 20-25 minutes it's going to take to do this run. And here we are with about 7 minutes to go, and there's just nothing. Keep opening that rear door.
Mate.
Don't need to open the rear door, just go. There we go. Get some nice revs going from that Allison gearbox. But it will be nice to see the 47 extension, mostly so we can just see an AI bus while we drive this route. Look at another one of the routes where you actually can see an AI bus. Oh, that's the curb. Well, it had to happen at some point. Did you really think I was going to avoid the curb forever? Let's be honest. It's me we're on about. I always end up catching a curb somewhere. I thought you were just gonna make a move. But you actually stopped for me. That's surprising. You just appeared out of nowhere. Almost didn't see you.
Hello, mate.
Anyway, let's continue. The last stretch back to the bus station. These people are going to want on as well. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Interesting choice of positions to stand, but OMSI be OMSI, and you know what it is. You know how it be. Well, you know how it is with this game. Oh, we're gonna have to make this a very tight turn again. This one never goes well for me. I always get this wrong somehow. Hit a curb or something. see here. Get round. Anybody? Okay, well, you're gonna have to wait because I need to try and make this turn here. To swing all the way out here to avoid the inside curb. Leaves me in a bit of a precarious position. For this, but that was okay, I guess. Just gotta wait now for all this traffic. Conveniently spaced, of course, you have to understand that. There we go. Found a gap. That was enough of a gap. It counts. It counts as a gap. Anybody get on there? Nope. Alright, let's get some pace. Keep it at about 30-ish miles an hour. Make back a little bit of time on our 2-minute delay. Never mind, people are getting off. We'll be having to cease making back time on our approximately 2-minute delay. If I ever get the Hanover mod for this bus,
Hello.
well, I assume. Never mind, I don't need to even think about the Hanover mod for this one. And the actual regional version of this releases. This might be an interesting choice for AI on this route, to be fair, because it seems to be a pretty perfect fit for it, based on this drive anyway. Let's see here, to the right. And yes, I did hit a curb, but that was just down to my driving more than anything else. Always expect my driving to result in a curb being clipped at some point. That's lesson 1 of watching my OMSI videos. Hey, a little bit of scuffed goings on is all part of the fun, isn't it? No one getting on, that's fine. Get that door closed immediately. Alright, we're slightly downhill, so let's get some speed going. Or we'll just get completely normal acceleration. Into the square southbound. How much steering lock has this got? Got enough? Ah yes, it's got plenty. Anyone on? No one on. You're getting off. We switch our blind so that people don't start getting on. Suppose we might as well. So we press that one, press that, press that. Because this is our last stop. And we'll head back towards the bus station. Pretty much arrived spot on time as well. And here we go, final stop. Nice wide swing. Maybe slightly too wide. And there you go. And as I get the thing telling me how I did on the tour, that is a run on the 47. As everyone gets off and then walks through the bus, because that's the most sensible thing to do, I would like to thank you for watching. Let's move the bus actually to a better spot for taking some photos. Let's just cancel the duty because we don't need to be on the duty anymore, and that's fine. Let's get the bus to a better spot for taking a screenshot of it. Well, I'll take a screenshot of it somewhere else, but somewhere to outro it where you can actually sort of see the front end. Oh, you really do have to hold the parking brake on when you change gear. Anyway, let's move this round to the exit of the bus station. There's not going to be any iBus coming out that we're going to block, so that's going to be fine. And I believe we can get a nice angle of the bus from here as well. I hold it there, and then we set the blind back up for the 47 again. Like so. And I go into here and go 1, 2, and 3. Oh, look at that. I roll that forward just slightly, like so. Isn't that a lovely angle? I actually do a cheeky little screenshot, you know. Did already use this angle at this spot for a previous video on 47A, but you know what? Might as well do it again. So, with that being said, I would like to thank you very much for watching this video. You know what to do by now if you've enjoyed it. I've said it every time. The liking, the commenting, the subscribing, all that good stuff. And let me know what your thoughts are on some of the things we've discussed, and your thoughts on the London City Bus 200, of course. It's our first time driving it here. I hope you've enjoyed it. But with that being said, I'd like to thank you all so much for watching once again, as I always say it a billion times. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I will see you in another random bus on another random route, whenever that may be. Well, it'll be in 2 weeks from the time this one goes public. But who knows when you're watching this? Okay, this is a tangent. We're going to stop with the tangent. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next random bus on the next random route.